Good morning from Stonehaven on Hook Island in the Whitsundays, Queensland. I've been here for a week, well not a week, since Monday. Today's Friday. Just basically sheltering from the strong winds which have been coming through in the last few days. Should be abating today, so the plan today basically is to sail across to Airlie Beach, where I have booked myself into a marina, Coral Sea Marina, for a night. The main reason was I had to order a new tender, an inflatable, excuse me, and I had that delivered to Airlie Beach, and obviously the condition is that I'm actually staying at the marina, so which is fair enough. So I'm booked in there. Hopefully this inflatable will solve my tender issues, so I can actually get ashore in places where I want to. So looking forward to that. The conditions still supposed to be reasonably windy. I've put 2 reefs or double reef into my mainsail. It looks benign out there at the moment, although we got some pretty strong wind bullets in the early morning this morning, about 4 or 5 o'clock. It was just throwing the boat all over the place. So, but they've been wrapping around the hill. They had those same ones at Hamilton Island airport, which I've been just watching basically for the wind strength. That's a little bit windward of me, so whatever they get, we end up getting generally. So, but it's supposed to be slowly abating over the next few days, so today should be alright. Should be about 3 hours or so, just hopping across Whitsunday Passage and Molle Channel into Airlie Beach. Anyway, let's see what the day brings, and let's hope it's a good outcome with the tender. Looking forward to that. Oh, here we go, leaving Stonehaven, my home of the last 5 days, and a good home it was too. And yeah, I may not see it again this trip. Yeah. Oh, when you have that moment, right? Eureka! Yeah. So anyway, going across to Airlie Beach today, which is pretty well straight ahead. I've got a double reef in the sail at the moment, still just motoring out of the bay. So, let's see what happens when we get round the corner. We'll start to feel it in a moment, no doubt. I'll put out the jib and we'll, take it from there. It estimates about 3 hours to get across, but, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I can get into the marina earlier than the, midday that they advertise. Last time I did, so yeah. Anyway, gotta be lucky. Okay, Eureka. I'm gonna go behind them, and they can have a level of comfort. Oh, it looks like there's a couple in this little bay too. Yeah, I suppose that's protected as well. There you go. People hiding everywhere. Doesn't look too bad out here. Yesterday I could see from the bay that there was quite chopped up here. But yeah, so far not so bad. I'll take it for a while, and then if it doesn't amount to much, then I might shake the reef out. Anyway, they're crossing the bows and going their way, and I'll go mine. Getting further out into the channel now, here in Whitsunday Passage. Unbelievable. Now it feels like I'm becalmed a little bit, but I just had a wind bullet come through because I'm still in the influence of these hills here. So yeah, I was going along at about 7.5 knots just before with a reef in, which is pretty good for a monohull. The sea is pretty calm here, but I can see there's a darker patch further out, which basically means once the protection of that headland basically disappears, we might sort of start getting a bit more sea. Maybe not, but fine by me. Yeah, so anyway, we're going anywhere between about 2.5 knots and 7.5 knots. So yeah, still quite gusty out here because of the hills. Looks like another mad person out here. They're going downwind. And Gloucester Island in the background. So yeah, there you go. yeah, I guess I won't be getting back there again for a little while. Because after Airlie Beach, I really have to start considering starting to move south, getting back home basically by November, and still give myself time to stop at different places and enjoy them. Okay, so as I said before, it comes and goes. 2.5 knots before, now doing 6.2 knots. We're getting another bit of a wind gust coming. You can see the darker water there. There's more coming. So we're going to get a good ride by the looks of it for a little bit, or maybe for a big bit. Who knows? The weather out here looks a bit nicer. Patches of blue at least. So maybe getting away from the influence of the hills. I might lose the rain possibilities a bit. But getting into Airlie, as you can see up ahead, Mount Bacara, for example, does tend to grab the clouds and make them dump. So, yeah, I think we're up for anything at the moment. And here it comes. There you can see on the water there, those ripples and waves. It's a good gust coming in. Doing 6 knots, increasing 6.2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we get these bursts of brilliance, basically. And then we sit there for a while, but I think just sitting there for a while is probably going to reduce now as we get further away from the influence of the island. So, it should make for a quicker passage than estimated. But yeah, I'd rather be early than late. Maybe I can get into the marina early, as I said before, and, yeah, maximize my time there. Brilliant. Yeah, looking back at Stonehaven and Hayman Island, look at that rain mist. So, mist being the operative word here, I guess. Missed out on. There you go. So, yeah, it's changeable day. But yeah, getting out more into the chop now, it's not too bad. It's quite sort of small chop, so, yeah. Just gives a bit of a shushing sound as we go along. Damn, I didn't get the camera out in time, but I was really getting overpowered there. Yeah, leaning right over, doing 7 knots still as I'm filming. Another gust coming down the channel. So it was kind of weird. I got down to about 2 knots and the wind was coming from all over the place. And then it just came back in. So yeah, it's very confused. Even out here in open-ish water, although of course those hills up there are going to have an influence. So, yeah, that was, pretty intense and exciting there for a moment. And, yeah, didn't have enough hands. Yeah, it's coming in again. So, yep. Yep. The Airlie Beach up ahead. A bit of a mess coming here. Look, gust coming. Here we go. Try and keep in a straight line here. Doing 7.2 knots right now. Not bad at all for a mono, as I said before. I'll take it. So I'm doing about twice my estimated average speed. So I think I'm going to be there a little on the early side. Oh well, that's good. A little bit more chop. Not too bad. I've seen a lot worse out here. Good. So yeah, bit of wind without too much chop. Makes it very good. There comes a gust now. You can see the dark water and the white tops coming in the middle of that gust. So yeah, it's sort of, really coming in waves at the moment. But, good stuff. It's raining down there at Gloucester. And luckily it's still looking pretty blue to windward. So hopefully that's what we're in for rather than rain. Just makes it a bit unpleasant standing out here. But that's alright. I'd still take it. I've got my jacket ready. And more coming in. Getting across here quite quickly, as you can imagine. North Molle Island there. Mount Bacara. Start a little bit closer. Yeah, it's getting a little bit overpowered before. Let main out further. It's getting up to over 7 knots just in that last gust. There's one coming again now by the looks of it. So yeah, I'm going to get there before I leave at this rate. So you can see the white caps and the dark water coming. The wind cometh. And looks like there's another catamaran up ahead. I think the one I was going the other way before. Must have gone there and back to see how far it was, and it was too far. So anyway, there he is. Okay, well, maybe that cost us amounting to nothing. So onward, and yeah, feeling a bit of brightness now. So some of that blue sky might be sort of giving us a bit of respite from the greyness. It's warm, it's not cold. I'm basically still a life jacket, the t-shirt and shorts on, basically. Just got the rain jacket ready down below in case it does get a bit much, but that blue sky is looking pretty nice and feeling the warmth coming from it. All good. I probably need some groceries when I get to Airlie Beach. Well, maybe I should just hijack this guy. He's got a grocery truck on board, so yeah, one-stop shop. If I can keep him in focus. Still charging along nicely. Over 6 knots, North Molle Island. Closer to Airlie now. A bit more of chop coming up. And yeah, waves are getting bigger because, of course, they're further from any headland or island or whatever, so they've got more time to start building up. We're doing a bit of surfing here. It's always a bit of fun. And there's a catamaran there. I can't see it. I'm doing this one there. It's on the motor, basically, and it's taken them a long time to get past me, so stick up a sail, dude. Have some fun. Anyway, look at that weather coming. It's nice and blue. And North Molle Island is just about abreast now. You can see the houses, a few houses there of Chute Harbour, and a few boats in there sailing. Yeah, waves are increasing now. I'm doing a bit of surfing. And Phil at the same time, I'll try. Yeah, you can see basically the other wave. And of course the waves, they do not show up on video. I think we've established that long ago. But yes, quite exciting. Here we go. You can really hear it sort of rushing down. Here we go, bow down. And yeah, good fun. Woohoo! Steady, one hand. That's also fun. Okay, so yeah, making excellent time. And the weather's picking up, so winner chicken dinner. Oh wow, here we go. What am I thinking of the Beach Boys right now? Yeah, I can't say that on video anyway. Oh, I can, but I can't sing it, that's all. You'd be pretty pleased about that. But yeah, we're getting chucked around here a bit. Of course it'll stop now that I'm videoing, of course. But, yeah, we're picking up some nice waves going into Airlie Beach now. Just, cruising down, surfing down. I was hoping to catch one like before. It's, yeah, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Good fun. Good fun. Okay, North Molle Island, we're passing the top. And Daydream Island further down the channel there. And once again, Chute Harbour. Yeah, we're getting some good surfing done here. And Airlie Beach is getting pretty close now. So, where are we? 9:45, yeah. I thought I'd be getting there around it. Oh, Dick, I'm not there yet. That's okay. All good. That's okay. It's not bad, Joss, that's for sure. Good. And here we get closer to Airlie Beach, Mount Macara, and just looking up Molle Channel.
Daydream Island, if you can tell the tree bit in front of the not so much tree bit, and Long Island down the end there where I stayed last Sunday, I think it was. Yeah. And Shute Harbour. There's a bit of a peninsula here, so Shute Harbour sort of faces south, and then you come around to Airlie Beach, which sort of faces more to the north. So, but they're back to back basically, and serviced basically by the airport of Proserpine. So yeah, it's about equidistant to both, I guess, but yeah, staging point for people coming here to head out to the Whitsunday Islands. So, and looking further north, getting a bit misty down there still. So I think better weather is coming. Although I've got to say, I feel a little bit of drizzle every now and then, but I think with this wind and everything else and the warmth, it just disappears. Getting much closer now, and I'm feeling the tide coming in, which is against me a bit now. So yeah, but it's all good. But these guys are heading out. Probably one of those 3 or 4 day cruises or something. It looks like there's a few bodies on board. Okay, we're nearly around the point here. Avoid rocks out here. Always makes for a better day. Everybody's, all the commercial stuff's heading out. Seen a few dive boats pass out, so yeah, probably get a bit of a wind shadow once we get in here, but we are fighting the tide. You can sort of see that wind over tide effect, the waves sort of going, but not really progressing very far. More commercial traffic going out, and we're just about to round the point here. It's actually taken me 2 hours from Stonehaven to this point. I estimated the speed of 3.5 knots had us into the marina in 3.5 hours, which obviously it's not that far away, so I think we did all right. This is Funnel Bay. And yes, the wind does funnel down there, yeah, I just said that. Because we tried it out once, we anchored here and dragged and stuff, so yeah. Nice spot, but maybe not the best when the wind's whistling through there. There's a little aerodrome in there too, so it must be interesting to land there when the wind's funneling down. Although obviously you can have very low landing and taking off speeds. Under motor now. Yeah, I lost the wind in here pretty much. It was choppy as hell. It's just a whole bunch of cruisers just went flying out. But yeah, look at this. Whoa. There we go. I've just taken the jib in, basically. I'm waiting for this chop to go down, and I'll drop the mainsail. So I don't get catapulted overboard or something silly like that. So there's a bit of wind now. Coming down Funnel Valley. Who'd have thought? I think we've done this before. Third time here. That's alright, getting used to it. I think I've got a better berth this time too. Romeo 01 here at Coral Sea Marina. And here we come in once again. Looks like the public wharf up ahead there. And Paulus. I know we've done all this before, but not everybody's watched every video. Romeo 01 today, which I believe is right next to the amenities and the ocean. So quite happy about it. Yeah, it was like 5 miles to walk to the amenities from the sea arm where I was last time. So we're going to hang a bit of a right here. See what we can find. There we go, around the corner. Looks like a square rigger that we saw out at Stonehaven a few days back. For those who have seen that video, no, I didn't get press ganged onto it. So far so good. So we'll weave our way around the corner here. We got 3 meters of water under us, so that's good enough. Ah, yes, we've lost a bit of the wind now, so all calm and peaceful. Right, Romeo 01, where are you now? We got whiskey, we got X-ray, right down the end, I believe. Interesting. Different world in here. So calm and peaceful by comparison. A bit of a breeze coming in. I'm supposedly on what you call a blow-on dock. So with the prevailing, there's another word for your vocabulary. With the prevailing wind, basically, it's going to be pushing me onto the pontoon rather than pushing me away from it, which makes it a little bit easier, actually, because then I've got time, basically, to do all of this on my own. Without the boat drifting away, it'll be more inclined to drift onto the wharf than away from it. Okay, so looking at the surroundings here. Lots of overpriced real estate. Hey, nice to be back. Okay, so just coming around the corner, I'll give myself a bit of a wide berth here. But that's the amenities block, basically, which we used 2 visits ago when Trevor and I were here, my brother. And yeah, upstairs on the balcony, it's actually a barge. Shallow water. Yeah, to be expected. Okay, so yeah, nice and handy. It was a long walk last time. Okay, so this is us, me, whatever. Okay, here we go. It's a bit of deja vu, really. Yeah, it's that time here, but nice and close to this now, not the fire extinguisher, the actual Ocean Club. Right, walk up to the office, sign in, pay, Ocean Club, and hopefully my tender will be there. You get to that point, you sort of think, oh, I'm too scared to go and see it now, just in case it's not what I thought it was. Always that trepidation, right?
Just waiting in reception here at the marina, and I see this little guy out the window. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those before. Obviously a honey eater of some sort.
Okay, so I've checked in now to the marina, and yeah, now going to receive the parcel. Okay, we've pulled it out of the storage, and yeah, looks like it's the brown box is half off anyway, so I think I might actually unwrap it all here, and then it's I can chuck it all in the bins, not the ducky. Right, I think I'll take this lot to the bins now so I can get rid of the packaging. Okay, so that's a good start. We've got a pump. Fancy schmancy. Some sort of digital readout or whatever. Yeah, to get this out of here. Look good, feels good quality. Okay, got it out of the box. I can leave that behind. To get rid of any plastic. It saves me any trips coming back, basically. Okay, let's take this one home. Off we go. Alright, there we go. New inflatable tender, meet fast forward. Fast forward, meet new inflatable tender. Not named yet. Somebody basically can come up with a name for me if they like. Okay, all looks alright. Okay, now to deflate it and find a place for it. Okay, so next part of the day, I've got the booklet for 2 o'clock for this courtesy vehicle here from the marina. Yeah, so I get it for 2 hours, don't have to pay for petrol. Winner, winner, eh?
I'm standing on somebody's block, which they haven't built on yet, but yeah, really great view from Seaview Road here. Okay, so what are we looking at? The first cape is Bluff Point. Bay behind that, of course, is a shelter from the northerly. Beyond that is Grimston Point, and behind that, of course, is Woodwalk Bay, where I have sheltered twice now. Looking further out, we can see Armit Island, Little Armit and Armit. and Double Cone Island. Look at the colour of the water, eh? There you go, Double Cone. And swinging further around, you can see Hayman Island just near the top of that tree. There we go, that's better. Okay, so Hayman Island, and beyond that is Hook Island and Stonehaven, basically, is where I've just come from. So Stonehaven's probably a little bit under that first valley behind that point on the left. Okay, looking into the bay here at Airlie Beach. Lots of boats here. It's also a good shelter from the south and southeasterly winds. But yeah, a lot of building going on here as everywhere in the world. Just looking around at some of the new development there. Between that first hill there and the second one, of course, is Funnel Bay, and there should be an aerodrome in there. And the marina, that's actually Sea Arm, where I was last week. Can't actually see my present location there at all at the moment.
Bit more of a look at the marina there. You can see the entrance where we've come in and out through that little curly-whirly bit. There's a catamaran now coming in between the markers. Okay, so you can see those 4 poles basically to indicate the entrance to the marina itself. My boat is behind the trees, unfortunately. The previous owner of Fast Forward was an ice cream addict. I think he's got all these ice cream containers I've got on board, and I keep seeing pictures of ice cream all week. I'm going to have one now. I need it. Okay, nearly there. Got the shopping, load it into the trolley, take it down to the boat, load it into the boat. And I think that's just about all the work other than the laundry done. Wagons, ho! Yeah, okay. I didn't get that wind indicator. Is that a weathercock? Probably. Not quite sure what it is, actually. Maybe a sea eagle or something. Well, that was a long day. A very productive day. But I'm stuffed. I think I've earned this one. Anyway, right near the amenities, as I've said before, lights are coming on. Shame about they're doing renovations upstairs where I was actually hoping to go up and have a drink. You bring your own, it's just an area, but yeah, it is not bad here. And yeah, I'm sitting here having a drink, and all sorts of people are coming along and having a chat, so it's quite nice actually. And there we go, another day done. Beautiful.
It's amazing who you meet on your bathroom run. Thank you for watching another Fast Forward to Queensland video. As always, don't forget to like, comment on YouTube and subscribe to Dawn Radar.